Que venha o sol, o vinho, as flores, marés, canções, todas as cores, guerras esquecidas por amores. Que venham já trazendo abraços, vistam sorrisos de palhaços, esqueçam tristezas e cansaços. Que tragam todos os festejos e ninguém se esqueça de beijos. Que tragam prendas de alegria e a festa dura até ser dia. Que não se privem das despesas, afastem todas as tristezas, pão, vinho e rosas sobre as mesas. Que tragam cobertores ou mantas, o vinho escorra pelas gargantas e a festa dura até às tantas. Que venham todos de vontade, sem se lembrarem de saudade. Venham os novos e os velhos, mas que nenhum me dê conselhos. Que venham sem se lembrarem de saudade. Venham os novos e os velhos, mas que nenhum me dê
Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another Eurovision Watchalong. It's been almost a week, I think. It's been a week since the last one, more than a week maybe actually, since we watched Eurovision 1972. And what you heard here in the beginning is a little bit of a slower version of our last winner. Portugal won their first edition of Eurovision last week in 1972. With A Festa da Vida, and tonight we're gonna find the winner for our Eurovision 1973 watch-along. I'm very happy to have you all with me tonight. Welcome. Hope you're all doing fantastic, very, very good, and that you've had a good day, and that you're gonna have a continuous good week. This week is, of course, a good week because both tonight and tomorrow we will have Eurovision watch-alongs. 1974 tomorrow. Join me for that if you want to. However, tonight all the focus is on what I would consider, this is not meant to like drag the excitement down or anything, but one of my least favorite years of Eurovision personally. This is a selection that I'm not super excited about. There are of course great songs in this year as well, amazing ones, but there's quite a bit of just songs that don't speak to me personally. Maybe they do to you, and that's awesome. So I hope you're all excited to check out everything that we're gonna be listening tonight to and watching tonight. Screwed reading from a script. No, I have not once used a script for a stream. I think maybe once or twice when I've tried to like do it more. I do remember back in season 1 of Watchalongs that a lot of people, or not a lot of people, but there were moments when people said that I talked too much of like my personal opinions and that would influence the voting and whatnot. So I decided to do, from now and then, I did a few watch-alongs where I just like gathered some stats, and then people didn't like that. So I have had scripts before, but no, otherwise no, not at all. I speak from what comes in here. And of course, before we start watching anything, I have to thank Tony Johansson with an incredibly generous donation straight from the get-go before the stream even started, so it would be very easy for me to miss that. But thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Very, very nice of you to send over the 100 Swedish crowns. That is I'm very, very grateful. Thank you very much. And happy to have you here with us again, Tony. I know you've been away on a late summer vacation. Tonight, though, we're back in Eurovision watch-along land. I love the profile picture as well, David. Puntzalan. We've got of course, we found out in yesterday or in last week's watch along a beautiful still shot of the Dutch representative from 1972 having a smoke in green room as they announced the voting, of course. So yeah, love seeing that. Okay, I think there was probably some things that I wanted to say here early on, but I've kind of forgotten them. So let's just get straight to the show, shall we? It's a 1 hour 48-minute long show in total. We're not going to watch all of it in its entirety because we're going to cut the voting at some point to go over with our voting, because of course that is part of the main interest that we have tonight as well. I mean, it's a fun part of having Eurovision watch-alongs. We watch the show, we have a good time, we have a few laughs, maybe, and then at the end of it all, we pick a winner, which is going to be an exciting part. Perhaps this is one of the more predictable years for our Eurovision watch-alongs in terms of what the winner will be. However, things can always be a surprise. If you weren't here for the Eurovision 1970 watch-along and you don't know what happened in that voting, I suggest giving that a little bit of a watch, because that's like one for the history books for sure. I just loved everything that just happened in that voting session. So yeah, if you haven't seen that, I highly suggest going to take a look for that one, because that was an exciting one. And maybe we'll have another one tonight. We never know. For now, though, I'm going to be clicking on this button and the screen gets a little bit lighter. And now we're going to start watching the show. And of course, this show that we're going to watch tonight, it is a bit of an updated version for the actual footage that we have, because this is a version of the show made by, I think it was Edwin Sanchez, who has like added strings to the performances, because obviously there were audio qualities in audio. What do you say? Audio qualities? No, audio issues with the real broadcast. So yeah, this one is a bit updated and sounds better. So yes, let's just start taking a look. The version with strings, exactly. Is that really a true stat, Andy? 1970 is the only year so far with different winners for Real Life Season 1 and Season 2. That is a crazy stat. I love that. Do keep providing me with those kind of stats. I love reading about it. This is my top 3 best Eurovision years ever, like all songs. Really, Magnus? Well, we're polar opposites here, but I'm happy you're in for it. Oh, that's a lot of drums in my right ear. Okay, the panning. Okay, thank you. If the panning was going to be like that throughout the whole show, I would go crazy. Of course, we're listening to a bit of Après Toi, I guess, here in the early on. Our previous runner-up, of course. Fun fact, Eurovision 1973 is the only Eurovision to take place in the year 1973. That is an incredible stat. Thank you very much, Rodmorg. Realize as well, I definitely have to pause the show at some point to fill up my drink, because this one is almost empty. Whoopsie. Oh, is this a year with the excessive wah-wah pedal? Maybe. There are a few of those years in the 70s. It's like they found this new invention that they had to drag it into everything. We had quite a bit of it in 72 as well. But I even hear it like here in the intro little arrangement for Après Toi. This is a neat little intro to the show, to be honest. I like this. Just gets into the vibe very nicely. Oh, that's lovely. And then a little close-up of Vicky there. Okay, I'm into it. This is a good production quality so far on the show. I like this. We're getting into modern times. This is only, 52 years ago, so... I guess 77 also loves the pedal. Yeah, that's probably true. What is a wah-wah pedal?
Mesdames,
It's basically
Messieurs,
a sound
good
effect you can
evening,
put on your
ladies and
electric guitar
gentlemen.
that makes it sound
Guten Abend, meine Damen und Herren. Guten
wow.
Abend.
Very, very common back in the
Au nom
70s.
de Radio-Télé Luxembourg, j'ai le plaisir de vous inviter ce soir à assister au 18e concours Eurovision
Oui.
de la chanson.
Baguette.
Des interprètes
Tour
de
Eiffel.
17 pays défendront leurs couleurs et un jury composé de délégués de ces 17 pays.
Oh yeah, Darren just linked the running order if you want to take a look at it. It's also, you can also see it in the description below the stream. If you've updated the page, because I added it a bit late. But if you've updated the page, it should be in the description as well. Is that a dress or parachute? Oh, you know, multi-use, right? Why not?
On behalf of Radio Tele Luxembourg, I have the pleasure of welcoming you this evening to
Thank
the
you.
18th Eurovision Song Contest.
Thank you kindly.
Singers from 17 countries will be competing.
I should try and
and
go
the
for that
jury,
haircut, to be
consisting
honest.
of
I think it would fit me
representatives from those
quite
17
nicely.
countries, is
It's a
locked
nice
away
little
in the Luxembourg
curtain
studio,
shape around,
facing
and then you
the
still
hard
have the
task
fringe,
of
you know, going
selecting
kind
the
of
winner
crazy with
of the
the...
1973
You know, I'm halfway there. I got the
Eurovision
fringe
Song
down. I
Contest.
just need to get the curtains
Through
here.
television and radio, this contest will reach
I should start growing
400
it out a
million
bit.
people. And they, as well as all of us here in the new theater of Luxembourg, are hoping that the best song will win. So, nach dieser offiziellen Begrüßung darf ich nun auch ganz kurz allen
wirklich?
deutschsprachigen
Wir haben Deutsch
Zuschauern und
auch.
Zuhörern in
Ah,
Europa einen
jawohl.
schönen Abend und gute Unterhaltung wünschen.
Gute
Et
Unterhaltung.
maintenant, place à la chanson.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. Love the production of Eurovision 1973. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, so far I'm very pleased with it as well. I love the little intro they had. That was very nice. I think the stage looks quite cool as well, yeah. We're starting off with Tom. Finland, song number 1. Marion Rung is back. She's not going to sing about a playboy this time. I think Playboy was her, wasn't it? I might mix up the old Finnish songs. But yeah, Finland is kicking us off. It's tonight's show. There we go. There she comes. That's quite the outfit, isn't it? Ha. Interesting. Okay, song number 1. Let's go.
I hear the music. That's how it goes. Music wakes me up every morning. Skylarks sing to bring on the sun. Bluebirds chase my blues with the dawning. I don't mind the work to be done. Your smile makes my life worth the living and tells me how lucky I am to share in the love you are giving every day in every way. Every city sound is in rhythm, rhythm with the beat of my heart, begging me to sing along with them, telling me to give love a start. Oh, tom, 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 tom. I hear the music. Tom, 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 tom. That's how it goes. All day long the hurry and scurry. Tangled is the web that we weave. Let the others whisper and worry. As for me, my heart's on my sleeve. Your smile makes my life worth the living and tells me how lucky I am to share in the love you are giving every day in every way. Nightingales all welcome the nighttime, soothing me to sleep with their song. Your love came along at the right time, love that keeps me singing along. Oh, tom, 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 tom. I hear the music. Tom, 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 tom. That's how it goes. Yeah. Da 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 da. 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 flowers will welcome the night time, soothing me to sleep with the song. Your love came along at the right time, love that keeps me singing along. It's love that keeps me singing along.
Quite an energetic little tune to kick off the show this year. You know, obviously they randomized the running order back in the day, but that's a good opener. It's felt a bit long for me. I don't know. It's it just kind of never stopped. Yes, of course, a lot of people mentioned that yes, she did not sing Playboy. I'm terribly sorry for mixing up the old Finnish songs. That was TPT she sang, of course. It's a bit, you know, the two are kind of similar, like TPT and Tom 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 here. Very cheeky, funny songs, I guess. Speaking of cheeky, funny songs, a Baby Baby from Belgium. Now this is quite something. Enjoy. It's glorious, isn't it? Fascinating entry altogether. It's just, you know, for me, it's kind of like that area of like so bad that it's good. It's just crazy fun, while also being incredibly like, what do you say, unprofessional? It's a very unique entry altogether. It fascinates me, truly. Very catchy. Love the choreography. It's out of this world. This is obnoxious, but in a funny way. Yeah, kind of. All right, Portugal up next. This one stands out quite a bit for various reasons. Let me know what you think of it. It's certainly unique, and I like it, so...
Não importa sol ou sombra, camarotes ou barreiras, toreamos ombro a ombro as feras. Ninguém nos leva ao engano, toreamos mano a mano, só nos podem causar dano esperas. Entram risos, chocas e capotas e mantilhas presas, entram espadas, chifres e derrotas e alguns poetas, entram bravos, cravos e bichotes, porque tudo mais são tretas.
vagas depois dos mercados que não pegam nada. Soam pratos e olés dos nabos que não pagam nada. E só ficam os peões de brega cuja profissão não pega. Com bandarilhas de esperança afugentamos a fera. Estamos na praça da primavera. Nós vamos pegar o mundo pelos cornos da desgraça e fazermos da tristeza graça. Entram velhas, doidas e turistas, entram excursões, entram benefícios e cronistas, entram aldrabões, entram marialvas e coristas, entram galifões de crista. Entram cavaleiros à garupa do seu heroísmo, entra aquela música maluca do passo-doblismo, entra a aficionada e a caduca, mais o cenobismo e cismo. Entram empresários moralistas, entram frustrações, entram antiquários e fadistas e contradições. E entra muito dólar, muita gente que dá lucro aos milhões. E diz o inteligente que acabara as canções. Ah, vai, 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 arará, vai, vai, arará. Yapayarara pararara pa, yapayarara, yapayarara pararara pa, yapayarara.
That's quite the tune. A very divisive one as well, I think. A lot of people love it. A lot of people are just like, it's not happening a lot in it. It's a very intriguing one, and I mean, for me personally, I'm very engaged by it, and I'm quite hooked. But I understand why someone wouldn't be. But I like that. I really like that. And of course, it's from what I've understood, it's incredibly political. I haven't read too much into the context. Someone else will inform you of what's going on. Okay, speaking of that, what's going on with this outfit? That is, yeah. German fashion. Love it. Look at that. I think the song is called Junger Tag. Indeed, song number 4 from Germany.
Sorgen flieht vor dem Tag zu den Sternen hinauf. Das erste Lied ruft nach dem Morgen und die Sonne geht auf. Junger Tag, ich frage dich, was ist dein Geschenk an mich? Bringst du Tränen von gestern zurück oder neue Liebe und neues Glück? Dreh dich um und zeig dein Gesicht. Junger Tag, enttäusche mich nicht. Durch Zeit und Raum fliegen die Träume und kämpfen noch mit den Schatten der Nacht. Doch Sonnenlicht fällt durch die Bäume und die Erde erwacht. Junger Tag, ich frage dich, was ist dein Geschenk an mich? Bringst du Tränen von gestern
for me, a very, very strange listen because it feels so disjointed. Like, the opening kicks in and you just feel like, okay, this could be something. This sounds intriguing. It sounds quite dynamic. And then, it's just kind of fiddles out into something that, it's there. For me, I'm not particularly intrigued by what happens afterwards, but it has its moments of a little bit of a oompa-doompa beat and whatnot, but it's still brief little instrumental sections that kind of make it stand out a little bit. But it feels like it doesn't really go together. Speaking of going together, here we have a very harmonic little group from Norway who's gonna sing It's Just a Game, I think. Interesting one as well.
Game of girl and bonus, on cherche la femme, ne fais pas de drame, ne dis pas mon âme, it's just a game. Messieurs et mesdames, faites vos jeux, it's just a game.
Oh mamma mia, don't make a big hassle.
Let's not build a castle,
Cara querido mine, I love you.
oh je t'aime,
M'aimez-vous?
yes I do.
Always toujours les right.
Cherchez la femme, ce n'est pas un drame.
Nobody's much better. Keep in mind it's just a game.
Come on and live now before you can live now. Don't give away. So don't you upset her, keep cool and you'll get her. Eight cats to play house in, one who to train the mouse in. Oh what a game, it's just a game. So it's no wrong to sing a song, cause it has a moral. It's the love and not the quarrel. It's really much better.
They lose and just pay.
Keep cool and you'll get her.
It's just a game.
Hey j'aime mon Dieu que j'aime.
It's wrong to flip the ball and oh yeah.
Canada.
Don't make a big hassle.
No, don't build a castle.
Żadnej
Rangi rakani, oh chérie,
Bientôt je t'aimais.
sans
Cherche la femme,
tu
ne fais pas de drame.
on your
Ne dis pas mon âme,
it's
c'est just a game.
come on,
It's just a game. C'est ton jeu,
cause
just a
there's a
game.
way to catch her. Come down in my coach, let down my coach to play the game. Oh, what a game! It's just a game. We wish you only
L'amour, love, that game. So.
Now, that song is a lot. it's a lot of things going on at once, and you can't really fault the ambition behind it. It's just like whether the ambition outweighs the end product, which for me becomes very overwhelming when I listen to it. Like, conceptually, it's a really cool kind of effort that they got going on, but I don't know. It's probably another very divisive one. Like, it's strange. They're of course returning next year with a song that I really like. I think it's next year. They're returning at some point with a song that I really like. Now, this is the song that I always call the train song. It's probably not about a train, but it has train in the title. So yes, with you, Rodmore, choo-choo hype for Monaco. Oh, those are some neat gloves. Look at that. He looks very confused. All right, let's go.
Un billet de train froissé dans une poche, avec dans une main un livre de poche. Elle n'a que 18 ans, une grande valise, des yeux bleus sur un train qui s'approche. Un train qui part, c'est un peu comme une maison, un train qui part. Pour celui qui n'a jamais connu de maison, un train qui part. Un train qui part, c'est un peu comme une
Okay, so one thing that I really struck my mind when I listened to this again, because I don't really seek this one out that often. Song-wise, it's quite decent. Like, it has a nice flow to it. It has some dynamics going on. Neat little orchestration. I just don't really think that the vocals really work in this performance anyway. It's very shrieky, kind of, in what it does. Now, next up, this one's cool. In my opinion, this is a classic in Spain, of course, but I mean, for me, it's a classic as well. This is a beautiful melody coming up here, and a very nice instrumentation to it. Eres tú from Spain. I like this quite a bit. Maybe you do as well, maybe you don't. That's up to you. But yeah, Spain hype, I agree.
Una promesa eres tú, como una mañana de verano, como una sonrisa eres tú, así, eres tú. Toda mi esperanza eres tú, como lluvia fresca en mis manos, como fuerte brisa eres tú, así, eres tú. Eres tú, como el agua de mi fuente. Eres tú, el fuego de mi hogar. Algo así eres tú, algo así como el fuego de mi hoguera. Algo así eres tú, el trigo de mi pan. Eres tú, como mi poema. Eres tú, como una guitarra en la noche. Toda mi esperanza eres tú, así, eres tú. Algo así eres tú, algo así como el agua de mi fuente. Algo así eres tú, de mi hogar. Eres tú, como el fuego de mi hoguera. Eres tú, el trigo de mi pan.
You know, I always come back to this when I watch this performance. I don't, it's, for me, it's not perfect. Vocally, it is a bit underwhelming, I would say, because it has its shrieking moments. It collides a little bit with the backdrop. But just as a song, I think that is so beautifully written, and very incredibly just arranged, because it's so balanced in terms of what the instrumentation does, and it just flows so naturally. It has a melody that just hits, and it's a very kind of beautiful atmosphere to it all. The vocals, they're not perfect, for me anyway, but still a brilliant song, a brilliant entry from Spain there. I love that. Oh my god, this is my man. Wait. I need a still shot of this guy. So Switzerland's up next. This is quite the hairdo. This guy. I'm growing a stash. You're not talking me out of this. Wow, this is the man of the men, What a dude. Oh my lord. Okay, Switzerland up next. Enjoy.
chanter pendant toute la nuit. Et puis demain matin, je me rendrai à la mairie. Allez, youpi, allez, youpi. Je vais me marier, Marie, et vous quitter Sophie, Marianne et Virginie. On ne pleure pas, Marie, pas plus que toi, Véronica et Rebecca. Je renonce à vos caresses, à votre amour, à ma douce vie. Je vais me marier, Roger, et vous quitter toi, Frédéric et toi, Olivier. Ne te moque pas, Lucas, pas plus que toi, Napoléon, ni toi, Colin. Je renonce à nos prouesses, à nos nuits de folie et à notre jeunesse qui finit aujourd'hui, puisque je me marie. Demain il sera bien temps de penser à la vie, de faire des enfants, de placer mes économies. Allez, youpi! Demain je serai bouclé, vous ne me verrez plus. Buvons à ma santé et à la liberté perdue. Vive la mariée, vive la mariée. Je vais me marier, Marie, et vous quitter Sophie, Marianne et Virginie. On ne pleure pas, Marie, pas plus que toi, Véronica et Rebecca. Je renonce à vos caresses, à votre amour, à ma douce vie. Je vais me marier, Roger, et vous quitter toi, Frédéric et toi, Olivier. Ne te moque pas, Lucas, pas plus que toi, Napoléon, ni toi, Colin. Il faut qu'on s'en souvienne jusqu'au bout de la vie, et que quoi qu'il advienne, nous restions des amis, même si je me marie.
A little laugh at the end. Okay. I don't know about the ending of the na 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 thing, but you know, it's a neat little vocal throughout that song. You know, he sounds good. It's quite a charming performance altogether. It's a neat little tune. It doesn't do too much for me, but you know, it's enjoyable enough, pleasant. It fills up a slot here, and it doesn't really do any harm to anyone, I would say. Next up is Gori, vatra. This is a very explosive, bombastic tune. And Lee Fern, of course you should stay, you know? Do I stay or go? Because Big Brother starts at 9. You have to stay. Your Yugoslavia is up. Enjoy.
Kada reći ćemo da gori vatra, sad u nama gori ljubav, puna plava. Da li to sanjam ili je stvarno tako lijepo, il te draga ja zavoljeh ludo slijepo. Dođi sad, dođi sad, dođi sad, reci da.
ili je stvarno tako lijepo? Il te draga, ja zavoljeh ludo slijepo? Dođi sada, dođi sada, dođi sada, reci da, reci da. Gori vatra, sad u nama, gori ljubav, puna plava. Gori vatra, sad u nama, gori ljubav, puna plava. Gori vatra.
That's a tune. To me, that's a tune. You know, it's a quite a banger. You know, it's just loud. It's expressive. It's catchy. It's very very catchy. Great vocals for sure. A little bit of a mess up on the drumming there in the end, wasn't it? It felt a bit odd, but you know, you win some, you lose some. Speaking of, you know, pretty damn good songs and very good vocals, we got Italy coming up next. Like, isn't that the most Italian outfit you've ever seen? It's just, you know, Massimo here, just casually struddling onto stage. Che sarai, Conte, I think it's called. It's good.
Come al nostro primo appuntamento un anno fa. Oggi aspetto un'altra e tutto si ripeterà. Camminiamo un poco e mentre prendo la sua mano, il cuore mi domanda piano: chi sarà con te? Forse la sua mano stringerà la tua. Chi sarà, sarà, magari emozionato come io con lei. Non parliamo più, io m'avvicino e sfioro le sue labbra, ma penso a chi sarà con te. Lucide vetrine, specchi per gli innamorati, cinema da pochi soldi, strade sconosciute. Lei che ti assomiglia un poco, il fuoco si riaccende, ma un po' di nostalgia mi prende. Chi sarà con te? Chi ti stringerà forte come me? Se l'ho voluto io, caro amore mio, mentre io ti penso, chi sarà con te?
A little loud bass note to end the song on. No, but it's a very neat song. It's very sweet, uplifting, cute. He of course was in 71 as well, with a much more, like, with a very different song. It's very melodramatic and you know, one that I really love. I like this one as well, you know, it's very, very good. Speaking of very, very good songs, in my book, you know what's coming up next. This is, I know some people hate it, but most people would probably be fans of this one. I adore it. Tu te reconnaîtras from Luxembourg. Just sit back and enjoy. I will.
Dans les rêves de l'enfance, dans les lèvres que le maître a puni, dans la gare où commence la première aventure de la vie, dans celui qui doute, dans celui qui croit, tu verras, tu te reconnaîtras à chaque instant, dans chaque joie, dans chaque larme. Tu verras, tu te reconnaîtras dans cet enfant, parmi ces gens tout comme toi. Dans les rêves de l'artiste que la gloire n'a jamais couronné, dans ce monde égoïste qui renie ce qu'il a adoré, dans ceux qui ont peur, dans ceux qui ont froid, tu verras, tu te reconnaîtras à chaque instant, dans chaque joie, dans chaque larme. Tu verras, tu te reconnaîtras dans cet enfant, parmi ces gens tout comme toi. Tu verras, tu te reconnaîtras dans cet amour que j'ai pour toi. Oui, tu verras, tu te reconnaîtras.
Obviously, like, I think her vocals are very, very good, very convincing, very strong. I know people think they're shouty, but what really sets this song apart for me personally is that melody. I think that's one of the most, like, characteristic and perfect melodies. It's just, melodies are always, like, subjective, like, whether you like a melody or not, but I think that one just sticks, like, it hits so freaking hard. It has such a pleasant kind of both ascend and descent into it. It's just perfectly written for me, to appeal to me. I love that song so much. Yeah. Next up is Sweden with quite the memorable little entry here from the Nova. They used to be called Malta, actually, for whatever reason, but they had to change their name. Curious fact, they had to change their name for Eurovision because they were not supposed to be, misunderstood for the country. The country did not participate this year, but that's beside the point. Anyway, this is Your Summer from Sweden.
Monday morning, the streets are black with rain, under a sky that hovers sad and grey. Tuesday waits down the endless dreary lane, and every day is like the other day. I am blue and I long for your caress. Oh, your breasts are like swallows and nesting. You're the summer that grows in you. Summer wind blows in you. Summer is low in you. Summer sings low in you. You are summer, you never tell me no. Days are long and slow. There is no song can make me laugh and sing. 4:30
summer you never tell me no.
So, you know, this song is obviously very famous for the lyrics, which are, you know, I don't even know, like, back in the 70s, they couldn't have been like, oh yeah, these are some really great lyrics. I don't know. It's very strange. But they sing very well together, I think. They harmonize incredibly well together. And I just kind of like them as a duo. I wish they kind of had, like, you know, other... I don't know, do they have other songs? I don't know much about this group. Like, they're not famous in Sweden, so I don't know. One of the guys is, like the guy with the straight hair, he used to be a jury member on Swedish Idol back in the day. So there's some info for you. And a radio DJ, I think. Or something like that. Anyway, next up is Stratu... No, sorry, it's not It's not that song, but it's from that part of Europe. It's the Netherlands with the oude muzikant, yeah! And a very dark lit stage for some reason. Netherlands up next.
De straten van Parijs klinkt nog steeds dezelfde wijs van die oude muzikant. Je hoort hem al aan de overkant. Eens was hij toch heel beroemd, altijd werd zijn naam genoemd. Nu is hij heel oud en grijs, ouder dan de stad Parijs. Door de straten over pleinen klinkt dat ene lied. Die melodie zal nooit verdwijnen, ook al ken je hem niet. Eenzaam zijn nu al zijn dagen, niemand die hem nog kent. Hij speelt op zijn accordeon en denkt aan hoe het eens begon. Het leven is nu grauw en grijs in de straten van Parijs. Zijn vrienden kennen hem niet meer, maar kijken nu nog op hem neer. Hij speelt voor geld nog op de straat, van 's morgens vroeg tot 's avonds laat. Niemand die nog op hem wacht, maar soms is het of hij weer lacht. Hij was beroemd in heel het land, die oude grijze muzikant. Door de straten over pleinen klinkt dat ene lied. Die melodie zal nooit verdwijnen, ook al ken je hem niet. Eenzaam zijn nu al zijn dagen, niemand die hem nog kent. Hij speelt op zijn accordeon en denkt aan hoe het eens begon. Het leven is nu grauw en grijs in de straten van Parijs. Door de straten over pleinen klinkt dat ene lied.
You know what, I'll give it one thing. I kind of like the outro with like the accordion being kind of fading out in a bit of a static manner. That's a little bit of a cool detail. But you know, like sometimes, okay, so reading the chat while listening to these songs, sometimes it just makes me laugh. Like I can barely hold myself. Andy, your comment, it just made me chuckle immediately. Plagiarized a circus song from 20 years earlier. Well done, Netherlands. For some reason, it just, you know, it's that kind of sassy attitude in your tone. And I'm just like, yeah, it's funny. It's funny. Okay, look, what's up next? Is this... We can't have that many songs left, do we? What? Wait. Oh yeah, Ireland. Wait, sorry. I'm terribly sorry. I'm pausing for Ireland because I need to get a new drink. Like, I need a refill. So, yeah, just look at this conductor's back while I'll be gone for approximately 30 seconds. See you very, very soon. Okay, I'm back. That wasn't even 30 seconds, I'm sure. It's very, very quick. Ireland up next. Do I Dream is what we're gonna listen to now. So, yeah, let's listen.
Does the sun dance on the river? Does it sparkle? Does it quiver? Do I dream? Are the mountains blue and hazy? Or am I a little crazy? Do I dream? My darling, tell me, do your arms enfold me? Did you say you loved me only? Is it true? Or am I in a dream? Has this cloud a silver lining? Will the sun be always shining? Darling, do I dream? Are we walking through the heather? Are we holding hands together? Do I dream? Are there many colored flowers? Have we loved away the hours? Do I dream? My darling, if I'm dreaming, do not wake me. Never let my dream forsake me. I love you and that is not a dream. Will this love go on forever? Could we share our life together? Do I dream? Do I dream? Do I dream? Is the moon a little brighter? Are my footsteps feeling lighter? Do I dream? Are there lucky stars above me? Tell me once again you love me. Do I dream? My darling, are we walking close together? Could we stay like this forever? Is it true, or am I in a dream? Will this love go on forever? Could we share our life together? Do I dream? Do I dream? Do I dream? Are we walking close together? Could we stay like this forever? Is it true, or am I in a dream? Will this love go on forever? Could we share our life together? Do I dream? Do I dream? Do I dream?
Yeah, you know, it's just like what you people said in the chat. Apparently she didn't really like the arrangement of the song, so she didn't want to really be there. And that kind of shows in this performance. Vocally, it's not, you know, very convincing either. But I do still think, like, somewhere in this song, there's something pretty good in there. Like, melodically, it's kind of nice. The chorus has a nice little jump to it. I think it's not too bad. So, yeah. Also, I saw your comment, Hugo, that you don't agree that this is a terrible year. Like, for me, this is not a terrible year. Eurovision doesn't have terrible years for me, unless it's, you know, 2024 or 2025, but that's for reasons, as we all know. But I usually I don't think Eurovision ever has like a terrible year. I'm always happy to watch Eurovision and listen to the songs. But it's just not one of the better ones for me. And next up, we have Cliff Richard coming back to Eurovision with, you know, I'll just say this much. I do prefer Congratulations. But we're still going to listen to Power to All Our Friends. Yes, let's take a listen. The UK.
Power to all our friends, to the music that never ends, to the people we want to be. Baby, power to you and me. There's one old man, spends his life growing flowers, caring for the bees. Power to the bees. There's one old lady, spent her days making wine, though wine tasted fine. Power to the vine. Power to the boys who played rock and roll, made my life so sweet. And to the girls I knew before, and those I've yet to meet. Power to all our friends, to the music
strong man bowing in the valley. He's living off the land. Power to the land. There's some young girl laying down in Monte Carlo, laying in the sun. Power to the sun.
Power to the boys that played rock and roll, made my life so sweet. And to the girls I knew before, and those I've yet to meet. Power to all our friends, to the music that never ends, to the people we want to be. Baby, power to you and me. Power to the boys that played rock and roll, made my life so sweet. And to the girls I knew before, and those I've yet to meet. Power to all our friends, to the music that never ends, to the people we want to be. Oh, baby, power to you and me, to the music that never ends. Baby, power to all our friends.
You know, it's you know, a little bit of a fun tune, to be honest. I remember it. I remember liking it less than I did now. I just kind of enjoyed it, you know. There's some very neat little syncopation there towards the end as well, which is kind of cool. Always nice when the arrangement wants to be a bit more playful. You have to have been around in '73 to really appreciate this. Maybe I obviously wasn't, but I still, you know, I think it's pretty decent. It's not my favorite, but it's not bad. It's kind of cool from the UK. Next up is France. This one, yeah, I'll let you make your mind up. In the words of Bucks Fizz. So yeah, let's listen to France. Second last song of the night, actually. Time flies.
Chaque chose, tout le monde parlait d'amour. Il fallait bien que cela m'arrive un jour. J'attendais, je t'espérais, j'espérais, je te cherchais, mais c'est fou. Tu existais, l'aventure c'était toi, et je comprends déjà. Sans toi, à quoi sert d'être libre? Sans toi, dis pourquoi, pour qui vivre? Tu t'en vas, vivre avec toi. Tu reviens, j'ai le ciel dans mes mains. C'est le vide autour de moi. Sans toi, sans toi. Comme il faisait beau ce soir dans le jardin, j'aime tes secrets et je n'ai peur de rien. Sans toi, à quoi sert d'être libre? Sans toi, dis pourquoi, pour qui vivre? Tu t'en vas, vivre avec toi. Tu reviens, j'ai le ciel dans mes mains.
You know, for me, this one is kind of just making up the numbers this year. There's not really a lot that really stands out about it, which is kind of unfortunate. Like, usually, like, even if I don't like a song, at least there's something, you know, that stands out about it, that makes it special or makes it characteristic. But this one is just, it's just there, which is a bit unfortunate. Yeah, we'll see how it goes for France in our voting tonight. Obviously, that was the second to last song. We only have one left, and this is the debut of Israel with Ilanit here, with A Sham. It's quite a classic little Eurovision entry, of course. We'll see what you make of it. Final song of the evening, and our second female conductor, of course. I think only second.
עכשיו שם ראיתי קשת בענן שם עולה הבוקר בלבן אי שם נמצא ביחד את הגן האהבה שם שמעתי שיר ישן נושן שם ירח לילה שם נמצא ביחד את הגן האהבה הרוחות עוטפים אוחזים בו מכל צד אל מעבר לאבים אנו עפים יד אוחזת יד יום חדש הלילה בליבי נוקש ואתה קרב עמו אל גני התכלת יחד נבקש שרם נבוא שם ראיתי קשת בענן שם עולה הבוקר בלבן אי שם נמצא ביחד את הגן האהבה שם נמצא ביחד את הגן האהבה
Now, it's another one of these songs with just a very nice melody to it. I love the orchestration of this song as well. I think it's very nicely put together with how the instrumental comes together there at the end. It just flows nicely. It's a nice little entry. We got, of course, a little recap coming up here. Those were all of the 17 songs I think we have this year. And yeah, you have to vote for 10. So do make sure that you take your notes out and note down what you want to vote for. Excuse me. Voting is open until 21:40, Darren says, so that gives you 18 minutes. We'll start off with the recap and then, yeah, get your votes in. To find the voting link, you go on the Discord server and it's linked in Watchalong announcements. I do believe that's where we usually post it, isn't it? Let me actually double check. Yes, Watchalong announcements. In that channel, just go on there and get your votes in. You can also give a -3 to your least favorite song if you want to. Okay, let's take a look at the recap and yes.
to share in the love you are giving every day in every way. Every city sound is in rhythm with the beat of my heart, begging me to sing along with them, telling me to give love a start. Oh, tam 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 tam, I hear the music. Tam, baby, baby, love is
gatos que não pegam nada. Soam pratos e olés dos nabos que não pagam nada. E só ficam os peões de brega cuja profissão não pega.
Junger Tag, ich frage dich, was ist dein Geschenk an mich? Bringst du Tränen von gestern zurück? Oder neue Liebe und neues Glück? Dreh dich um und zeig dein Geld.
Come on, baby, there's a way to catch her. Come, darling, my good, to play the game. Oh, what a game! It's just a game. We will show you l'amour loves a game.
Ne trahis pas. Pour celui qui n'a jamais connu de maison, ne trahis pas. Ne trahis pas, c'est un peu comme une chanson. Ne trahis pas. Pour celui qui n'entend pas chanter de chansons à son départ. Algo así eres tú. Algo así como el agua de mi fuente. Algo así eres tú. De mi hogar eres tú.
Quitter toi Frédéric et toi Didier. Ne te moque pas Lucas, pas plus que toi Napoléon, ni toi Colas. Il faut qu'on s'en souvienne jusqu'au bout de la vie. Et que quoi qu'il advienne, nous restions des amis. Même si je me marie.
Gojisada, Etsida, Gori vatra, Sadulama, Gori ljubav, una plama, Gori vatra, Sadulama.
Chi sarà, cosa importa ormai se l'ho voluto
Okay, that was the recap. As we have someone run in the background there behind our host. Get your votes in, as previously mentioned. You still have 11 minutes to do so. We'll take a look at whatever. I mean, obviously. Okay, I just remembered. We all know what Interval Act is coming this year, right? We all know. We'll sit through this together. If I suffer, you suffer. That's a deal. We're in this together. Let's go.
Eh bien, merci à tous les interprètes d'avoir si brillamment défendu la chanson.
Dans la
de leur
chanson.
pays, car ne l'oublions pas, le concours Eurovision est avant tout un concours de chansons. Et qui dit chanson
we're getting ready.
dit bel canto.
Deep breaths.
Ainsi, pendant que le jury délibère, nous avons la chance et l'honneur de pouvoir vous présenter ce soir, hors concours bien sûr,
A lot of people
la
know what to
grande
expect. What's
diva
coming up?
Carlotta
Hold my hand. You got it. You got it.
Rivello.
Let's. We're in this together. Come here. Come here. Hello. You're not allowed to mute it. We're in this together. Love how you can hear the coughing from the audience. Are you not entertained? I am. This is very funny, isn't it? Yeah, I love this. This is like watching my kids, you know, during recess. Holy wombles, save me. I can't wait for the wombles. That's the level we're at. It's a nice note. Ha 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 ha. Good one. This has been going on for 5 minutes now, by the way. I'm just keeping track. Ha 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 ha.
Oh, che porto tutti, che piaccio la vita, ma denciato, abbandonato. Aspetta, va a morire, non può più vivere così. Non mangia più, non beve più. Tutti ha terminato. Mamma, mamma, mamma. Chi para, chi che la vita è quello. Ma porra tutti, oh piola, in la vita.
It hurts! My body wants to skip. Grandpa, let's get you back to bed. Have a lot of questions. Tell them. Shoot.
Mario! È pato! È quello! È piannatella! Maledetta tutti no! No! Non può più venire no! È pato! La musica?
Ha 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 ha. We're getting there. Ha. Ah. Knees weak, arms heavy, mom spaghetti. What a beat. It's a nice note from the orchestra. Finish on a high. Nailed it. Oh, she looks as amused as I do.
Merci, vous l'avez reconnu.
Oh my god. Wait. My thoughts exactly after seeing that. Yeah? Good to go. Whew. Also, just take a look at the audience. I'm gonna zoom in on my favorite spectator. Okay, so whose reaction are we most feeling like in the audience here? Definitely not the guy at the bottom left. He seems very content with what he just saw. I'm feeling like the guy kind of center frame with the gray hair. He looks very grumpy, just like me. So yeah, I feel like he's my guy. Perhaps the guy at the bottom with the purple shirt. You know, this is my thoughts exactly as well. I want to go home. Oh. Guy in bottom left. That's your feeling. Guy in the bottom left. He looks so happy with that. Okay, anyway. Purple shirt. Yeah, the purple shirt is definitely very relatable. And what is the woman behind him? Or not behind him, but next to him. That is quite the haircut. Looks like a helmet. Big helmet. The elderly woman in the middle. Wait, which one of them? There's quite a few. Oh, the one with the shades. With the gray hair. Oh yeah, that's spirit animal right there. Oh, I just love like looking at the whole reactions, you know. Yeah, okay. This is a good one too.
Merci,
Put on the
merci.
fake smile
Vous
immediately.
l'avez reconnu pendant ce
Perfect.
moment de détente avant le grand
Prayers on the
suspense qui va
stage, yeah.
commencer maintenant avec la procédure de vote.
All right, I think
Chaque
the
pays a
the voting
envoyé
is
deux membres
over now.
jury,
You can't vote
dont
anymore.
l'un a plus de
So we're gonna
25
get the
ans et
results pretty
l'autre
soon.
moins de
I don't think
25
we'll
ans.
take a look at the
Avec
real life
toutefois un
results
écart
tonight.
de
We're,
10 ans
I'm just talking over her because she's doing French right now, and
Chaque jury
I can't
peut
do that.
attribuer entre
Um,
1 et 5 points par chanson.
So yeah,
Et il va de soi qu'il n'a
maybe
pas
he's
le droit
glad
de
it's
voter
over.
pour
Okay,
son propre pays.
I guess, yeah,
Monsieur
yeah.
Clifford Brown.
Clifford Brown.
Bonsoir, Monsieur Brown.
Monsieur-
Scrutateur de l'Union européenne de radiodiffusion surveillera les opérations de vote. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have enjoyed this interlude away from the suspense of the contest.
I hope you have enjoyed this interlude away from the contest. Moving on.
And now we are ready for the voting procedure. Each country has two members on the jury, one over 25
think it's
years
the
old,
last,
the other under 25.
I think this is the last year with that kind of weird voting
And
system with
each
2
jury
jurors per
member
country.
has to give between 1 and 5 points for each song, and naturally they are not allowed to vote for their own country's song. The supervision of the voting operation will be in the experienced hands of Mr. Clifford Brown, scrutineer
Clifford
of
Brown.
the European Broadcasting Union. Eh bien, les jeux sont faits, rien ne va plus. À vous le jury.
Oh, look at that. Quite the room.
Le premier
happens if
groupe
you're
de
25,
jurés,
not
s'il vous
eligible?
plaît. Est-ce que vous êtes prêts? Vos votes pour la Finlande, s'il vous plaît.
Oh,
14 votes.
Finland racking up the
14
points.
votes for Finland.
Congratulations. Good morning,
Pour
Ellen.
la
Nice to see you.
Belgique,
Aw, poor Belgium.
7 votes.
Oh, the
7 votes for Belgium.
Belgian voters were not content with that.
Et pour le Portugal,
Oh, the guy at the bottom right looks so
10
interested
votes
to
for
find out how many
Portugal.
points they got. Oh,
may
this
I
is
have
funny.
your votes for Germany, please?
Nope.
13 votes.
Finnish
13.
jurors did not like Germany.
Pour la Norvège,
18 votes.
18 votes for Norway.
That's pretty good. That's really good.
Pour Monaco, s'il vous plaît,
Swiss juror this year is worth following.
11
Okay,
votes.
when is Switzerland?
11 votes for
should be-
Monaco.
Should be in a bit, I guess.
Pour l'Espagne,
20 votes.
20 votes for Spain.
Look at that.
Pour la Suisse, s'il vous plaît,
Nope.
10
Yikes.
votes.
10 votes for
That's
Switzerland.
pretty bad. Not gonna lie.
La Yougoslavie,
11 votes.
This Belgian
11
dude at
points
the
for
top, he doesn't
Yugoslavia.
know what's up. I'm sorry, but
et
I don't
l'Italie,
know.
10
Wow,
votes.
wow. For
10
Italy,
votes
really?
for Italy.
Really?
Pour le Luxembourg, s'il vous plaît,
20 votes.
20 votes for Luxembourg.
Yeah.
Pour la Suède,
16 votes.
16. Et pour les Pays-Bas,
10 votes.
Okay.
10 votes.
How far
Pour
do we have to wait for the
l'Irlande,
Swiss juror?
12 votes.
While the Belgian guy at the top, he
12
was very
votes
much
for
alone in the
Ireland.
Irish praise.
Vos votes pour
Can
le
we go to the group
Royaume-Uni,
division voting? Soon. I haven't got a message from Darren yet,
21
so I
votes.
guess it's not really quite done. UK getting plenty of
21
points there.
votes for the United Kingdom. Et pour la
They're in the
France,
lead.
9 votes.
France not doing too
9
well there.
votes for France. Et enfin pour Israël,
17 votes.
Very consistent
17
voting there
votes
from
for
everyone.
Israel.
Okay.
Eh bien, mesdames, mesdemoiselles, messieurs, tout
Maybe
d'abord,
we
je
could put it at
voudrais
double speed
attirer
if you
votre
don't wait too
attention
long.
sur la petite flèche qui s'allume
I'm not
et
gonna
qui
mess
vous
around
indique
with,
toujours le pays qui est en tête. C'est donc en ce moment le
With the stream, because
Royaume-Uni
I don't
avec
trust myself
21
with
points.
VLC Media Player.
Mais nous n'en sommes
So
qu'au début. Passons
Darren has
au
sent me a
deuxième
message,
groupe de
but
jurés. Vos
if,
votes pour la Finlande, s'il vous plaît.
17 votes.
I love the guy at the bottom left or bottom right here. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna skip ahead to the Swiss juror because Dr. Seger told me we should take a look at that. So let's take a look. Okay, which one of them, Seger? At the top or the bottom? We'll just watch the Swiss voting. If you're not interested, then you can go do something else for the next 2 or 3 minutes. But I want to see what Dr. Seger is up to here. Let's see. The Swiss juror.
19 votes.
19 votes
Which one
for
of them?
Finland. Et la Belgique?
The guy at the top is very kind of flamboyant in it. Yeah, top two. Yeah, he's very...
Le Portugal, s'il vous plaît.
22 votes.
22 votes for Portugal.
The Swiss juror is the whole reason they stopped this form of voting. Why?
Les votes pour l'Allemagne.
Wait, no, that's not Paula at the bottom.
Votes.
No
20
way.
votes for Germany.
No way.
La Norvège.
19 votes.
What's wrong with why did he stop this form of voting because of him? I don't get it.
Et les votes
He hasn't
pour
done
Monaco.
anything wrong, has he?
20 votes.
He's just
20
quite expressive.
votes.
That's a sports coat to take note.
L'Espagne,
The Swiss
s'il vous
guy?
plaît.
I would never wear that, I'm sorry, but yeah.
17 votes.
17.
Bro is giving a star performance.
Puis-je avoir les votes pour la
That's fair,
Suisse
fair
maintenant?
point.
13
What
votes.
was that?
13 votes for Switzerland.
Oh.
Et la Yugoslavie?
What is he
14
doing?
votes.
14 votes for
Oh, I
Yugoslavia.
love that. Love him.
L'Italie, s'il vous plaît.
17 votes.
It's a lot of
17
movements from him.
votes.
I don't even pay attention to what points they get. He's
Et
just
le
quite a
Luxembourg?
character, isn't he?
25
He
votes.
seemed very content with Luxembourg there.
25 votes for Luxembourg.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Et les votes pour la Suède?
22 votes.
Oh, he likes
22
Sweden as well.
votes for Sweden.
Yeah, he's incredibly flamboyant, isn't he?
Les Pays-Bas, s'il vous plaît.
15
He has to do
votes.
like a motion. I should start doing this during the voting sessions. I should start doing motions every time. Just
L'Irlande.
gestures.
17
He looked
votes.
so confused.
17 votes for Ireland. Le Royaume-Uni,
I was very confident in his
20
choice there. Yeah.
20 votes for the United Kingdom.
He's picking at random, can't tell me otherwise.
Et
I don't
les
think that's
votes pour la
allowed,
France, s'il
but-
vous plaît.
16 votes.
16 votes.
Oh, my man, my man.
Et les votes pour Israël,
17 votes.
Your last moment in the
18
spotlight,
votes
dude. Make it
for
count.
Israël. Et si nous faisons le point maintenant, c'est le
Last time we ever see
Luxembourg
him
en
in our
tête
lives, I guess. Oh my
avec
god, wait.
67 points.
Who was the juror up there in the top left corner?
Et si nous
Wait,
faisons le point
wait.
maintenant,
Was it the
c'est
Italian
le
juror?
Luxembourg en tête.
Look at the Italian juror at the top. I don't want to do this. A very, very big mood. All right. Anyway, let's take a listen to what Darren has to say.
Good evening, Groot. I can confirm that we have a result for Grootvision 1973. Tonight, 201 people have voted. We have 4 new voters. Those voters came from Denmark, Germany, Finland, and the United States. We've also had 152 people leave their -3s, and we've had 93 predictions. So it's time to go Grooty.
Then let's indeed do that, Darren. Thank you very much. 201 voters. We keep staying above 200, which is amazing. You know, those are immense voting numbers. Thank you so much for taking part. 4 new voters as well. Welcome to the community. Happy to have you with us. Hope you'll stick around. We're going to move over to the voting screen, and just as I load it up, you're not prepared for what you're going to see, because this is quite the little design that Darren has put at the bottom. This one, yeah. Let's take a look. Let's see if I can just find the correct screen. What if I do that? There we go. You see what I'm seeing. It's terrifying, but thank you very much, Darren. It's glorious in the worst kind of way. Would be about 2,000 if Groot did YouTube full time. How would that, I mean, I've been on YouTube for over 10 years. I don't think we'll ever get to the point where we have over 2,000 voters. But if it ever happens, this would be my job, obviously. But for the moment, I need an actual job, an actual job. Anyway, what have Groot ever done to you, sir? Yeah, this is terrifying. It truly is. It's like, is that like a lollipop, or what is that in his hand? I don't know. Yeah, grotesque Groot, exactly. Clowny vision. Oh, this is just... Okay, just you wait for what I've got in some future stream. I'm looking forward to it, definitely. All right, should we take a look at who's gonna win our voting? We start with 100 jurors and then 101 people making up the televote. CSC Clown Song Contest. Oh. You're all on fire today, aren't you? Let's start. Who's gonna kick us off? Maria's all-time favorite Eurovision song. Okay, let's see what it is. Probably France, right? We'll see. We got an we got an 8-pointer for Israel, 10-pointer for Luxembourg, and a 12 to Gori Vatra. That's a very cool choice for your favorite Eurovision song. I approve. I think that's very good as well. Really cool pick. Honor, our second voter. Gonna hold a finger over my screen to block the clown for the whole voting? No, don't do that. Okay, second 12 of the night goes to Luxembourg to go up in the lead. We got Luxembourg, Yugoslavia, Israel at the current top 3 here after 2 jurors. We got 98 more to go, so Max Mao. Next one up. Everyone's getting points early on here. Only 2 countries still to get points. We got 10 points to Israel there. Goes up in the lead for the moment. Luxembourg takes it back with another 12. So I think Luxembourg's gotten 2 12s and a 10 so far. Pretty decent scoring. Not the Belarusian jury with these votes coming in here. I feel like everything like I think I know kind of who's gonna win, but everything behind it is quite interesting to me anyway. We got a 12-pointer to Yugoslavia there. Goes up to the 2nd place. Nice one. Luxembourg in the lead still. Yugoslavia in 2nd. Israel and Spain tied for 3rd. Pair. Next one to vote. Monaco's off the mark as well. Only Germany still on 0 then. Yugoslavia with an 8. We got 10 points to Spain to go up in the top 3. And a 12-pointer for Luxembourg. So Luxembourg is back in the lead. Luxembourg consistently scoring high points here early on in the voting. Jeremy to all my friends, which is a UK reference, of course. Nice one. From the UK as well. We got Norway getting an 8 here. A 10-pointer for Luxembourg. And the 12 going to the UK to go up into tied 2nd place there. Getting a bit of a separated top 5 at the moment. We'll see if that will change as we go further into the voting. Of course, a spot in the top 5 is what you want as well, because then you get into the best of final, as I say every single time. Victor here from America gives a 12-pointer to Cliff Richard to go up in 2nd place. There we are. But yeah, as I mention every time, a spot in the top 5 puts you in the best of final, and you want to be there because that's a cool little extra watch-along that we make that I always enjoy. I think those are tons of fun, to be honest. Hopefully you do as well. Felipe here gives his 12 points to Luxembourg to be in a 24-point lead now, ahead of UK and Spain. Annie N, 9th juror. Germany still on 0. We have 5 countries currently on 9 points as well, which is quite unique. 10 points to the UK here, and a 12-pointer going to Spain to go up into 2nd place there. 10th juror will be Tony Johansson, with of course his very generous donation today, which I still thank you for. First points to Germany as well, so Tony being very generous to everyone today, which is lovely to see. We got a 10-pointer for Switzerland there. And the 12 going to Luxembourg. Luxembourg already up in the hundreds. Going very fast up there with 10 voters in, and Luxembourg is already above 100 points, which of course means that they have an average of more than 10 points per voter, which is crazy. Romanidades from Yugoslavia here. 12 points from Romanidades goes to Luxembourg. Again. Crazy scoring so far. In real life top 3. Yeah, at the moment the real life top 3 is currently the top 3. And real life 4th place, I think, was Israel, who are currently in 5th. Unjafil Quivot, I think that's a Monaco reference, who got 10 points and a 12-pointer to Luxembourg. Someone else does that? You mean donating? We get a few donations here and then. We don't get like the £50 ones that you're dropping, Elibot, but people are very generous in this community, which I appreciate. Thank you very much. We got Wagicarp, sorry, who gives a 12-pointer to the UK, still in 3rd place up there. Next up is Jair Simoni, jury number 14 here. Some points on the right side of the scoreboard there. Ireland getting a big 8-pointer there. 10 points to Israel, still in 5th there. And a 12 going to Yugoslavia, challenging for that 3rd place. Next up, we have A Femme. Okay, that's pretty good. Pretty good. Actually, a really cool name. It's very effective. 12 points to my number 1 of all time. It's France, isn't it? Let's see it. Wait, really? Fam? That's your number 1 of all time? Maybe I haven't really paid attention, but you and I are starting to become the same person. I don't really know what's going on there, but it's scaring me a little bit. The world might end soon. I'm just saying. Mark from the Netherlands with 10 more points for Luxembourg, who are just, doing exceptionally well. Yugoslavia goes up to 3rd with a 12-pointer there. Look at that. Darren could have dressed Groot in Manchester United kid and it would have had the same effect. Now you're just being rude, Grandma. But, okay. Just keep going. Eric Vision here, 10 points to Spain and a 12-pointer to the UK. So the UK is up into 3rd again. Anyone know how I can give Groot 1 million Vietnamese dong? How much money is even that? I don't know the Vietnamese currency, but I mean, I don't know how you do that, but sure, why not? Un train qui part Vandelay, which is, another cheeky little Monaco reference. 12 points to Yugoslavia there. As I said before, I feel like we have a very clear top 5, and that has only become much more evident. They're certainly running away with it. Eres 2, another big brain reference here. Portugal goes up to 6th place there, and Spain with a 12. He's worn worse. Of course I have. I like my outfits, but that's a me thing. It's me, Adrian, is our next voter, jury number 20, and the 12 from Adrian goes to Luxembourg. We're 20 jurors in, and Luxembourg is on 188 points, so they're not quite averaging 10 points per voter anymore, so they've dropped back a little bit, but still an exceptional score so far. Lucario, my 2nd place is extremely overhated. Okay, let's see. Sweden, okay. I mean, it's doing well. It's in 6th place, so, and Luxembourg is now up on 200 points. But I think Sweden gets a lot of stick because of the lyrics. I don't think, like, song-wise, it's not bad, I think. But it's, just a very intriguing kind of lyric writing. Idanit, which is, of course, an Israel reference, which is quite a clever one as well. I think it's good. We got a Spain 12-pointer coming in there. So up on 162 points. If I remember correctly, in our Season 1 watch-along, did Spain finish 2nd? For some reason, I want to say they didn't, but maybe they did. I don't remember the results from Season 1. It's been so long ago, Alice here, 12 more points for Luxembourg, who are up on 220 points. They have a 50-point lead after 23 voters. That's quite crazy. Are we looking for a record score? Maybe. ESC Fan France, the next one to vote here, from Mauritania, of course. As usual, 10 points to Switzerland. Another 12-pointer for Luxembourg. And votes for the entire top 5 there as well. Yeah, the top 5 kind of seems set in stone as well. We don't really have a battle going on for either of the important positions, I guess. Israel was 2nd in Season 1. Okay. And Spain was 3rd. All right. Well, I mean, any of those songs in the top 5 could, of course, get 2nd. A 12-pointer again there for Spain from Colin. Luxembourg currently on more than 80% of the maximum possible points. What's the record for Season 2? Does anyone have that in their head or can look it up? So we can sit here and compare, because they're just racking up points like crazy. 10 points to Sweden here from Al, and the 12-pointer to Israel, still in 5th place. I could donate 50 Maltese liri. And how much is that? Like I'm learning currencies today, I guess. AJ, from AL to AJ. We're going here in the voting. We got 8 points for Spain. Has Luxembourg been blanked yet? I don't think so. And AJ's not gonna be the first one to do it. I actually don't think that Luxembourg has gotten a single 0 so far. But we know there are users who will give it 0. I know one. It's quite a fashion guru. Tibor from Germany with some points for Sweden, who joined the 100 points club. Sweden's running away from the rest there, actually, in 6th place. And a 12-pointer going to Israel, move all the way up into 3rd. I could donate half a bag of lettuce. That's about all I got to my name. I do like lettuce, so... Worthless group. They're obsolete since 2008. Okay. Dancevis got 85.85. Okay, that's going to be quite a tough ask. But we'll see. Vitali here, 12 more points for Israel. Still in 3rd. Luxembourg currently on 79.02%. Tute resilatra. Yeah, good reference, good reference. Let's see if Luxembourg gets some points as well. Switzerland goes top half. Look at that. Israel with a 10 and Luxembourg with a 12. Almost a 70-point lead then. 79.72% of the maximum possible points. Don't let us win. No words. Sure. Yanis from France with 10 points to Portugal and a 12 to Israel. Israel definitely closing in on Spain here and kind of leaving the others of the top 5 behind. Got Wieskal from Germany, next one to vote here. We're almost a third of the jury vote through. 8 points to France there, moving 1 place. 10 points to Luxembourg. And the 12 going to Portugal, who are now up in the 100 as well. Netherlands, only country still on a single-digit score. Very much in last place. Let's see if Rodmorg will change that. There we go, 2 points to the Netherlands. Lord Rodmorg fails to say Groot in Swedish. I mean, the word Groot, which means big, you'd say stor. Stor. There you go. Got a little education. 12 points to Sweden. Well, the Swedes, thank you, Rodmorg. Very kind of you. Jon Jakobsen from Denmark will definitely not give 12 points to Sweden. You know, Danes don't do that. Or maybe 10 points to Luxembourg. What did I tell you? Nothing. I'm watching you, Jon. You get 8 points to Baby. Nice. Intriguing. Musa Maza, first time voter. Welcome, Musa Maza. Happy to have you with us. I probably pronounced that terribly, but I'm going to keep going with Musa Maza because it's funny to say. So, yeah. Thank you for joining us. 12 points to Luxembourg. I'm sure you might be satisfied with our winner tonight because it's looking very likely. Increasingly likely. Zitrone, also a first-time voter from America. Happy to have you with us as well. It must be, what time is it even over in America now? Well, I guess it depends on the coast. But yeah, 12 more points for Luxembourg. They're just piling it on. Thank you, Zitrone, for voting with us. We have Vilma up next. And Vilma puts both Finland and Switzerland into the 100 points as well now. Both songs in the top 10, I think, at the moment. Yeah. Finland currently in 10th. 12 more points for Luxembourg. 79.95% on the maximum points now. This is a very, very like crazy high score. It has to be said. You know, for a year with 17 songs. I don't... Well, maybe in 63. How many songs were there when Dancevis... But I mean, Dancevis is... It's Dancevis, you know. Anyway, Valerine gives 12 points to Spain. It's 4:03 p.m. for Eastern Coast folks. Okay, I would still be at work. The Lord brings power to all our friends. The Lord. I guess that's Lord. It's not Lord Rodmorg, this is Lord Nibor. With a 12-pointer for Cliff Richards there. I think Netherlands still have a chance. They're on 12 points. Maybe. Missy Lissy from Hungary. Next one to vote here. Got some points for Italy there. Tied in 7th with Portugal at the moment. 10 points to the UK and 12 points to Yugoslavia. Up in 3rd again. 16 songs in 1963. That's a very... like for Denmark 63, that is incredibly impressive to get 85.85% of the maximum possible points. in a year that has 16 songs. Very impressive. Robin. Oh, did I miss the first blank? Oh yeah, Missy Lissy blank Luxembourg. Robin did not. But yeah, that's the first blank. Interesting. 40 jurors in. We got the first blank for Luxembourg. Toipa Cat. Next one to vote. No blank for Luxembourg. 8 points to Yugoslavia. 10 points to Spain. And the 12 to Portugal. Nice one. Portugal closing in on Sweden there for that 6th place. Damn, it felt good to blank Lux. Okay. You do you. We got Stan next up here to vote. We got an 8-pointer for Italy. A 10-pointer for Luxembourg. And a 12-pointer for the UK. Still in 5th. But yeah, we almost have 100 points separating the top 5 from 6th place. You know, it's quite mad. Disco Zdravko Čolić. Maybe that's how you pronounce it, I don't know. But yes, we have a Yugoslavia reference from Disco Daz here. And we also have a 12-pointer for Yugoslavia. Goes up on 281 points there. Portugal can get into the top 5. They have 90-something points. Oh, yeah, 88 points. No, 98 points. Jeez, yeah, okay. I mean, you can hope. Stanislav here. 12 more points for Luxembourg. Sweden will make it top 3. Yeah, they need 122 more points. Crazier things have happened, I guess. Imagine bullfighting Tourada reference here. I don't get it, but sure. Why not? We're almost halfway through the jury voting. We got 12 points to Portugal there. Very much close to Sweden now in that battle for 6th. The Facebook commenter has infiltrated and ruined Portugal's chances. Oh yeah, Darren posts on Facebook. Like if you have Facebook, you can follow Gru Division on there. Darren posts updates on there, and I think Darren said that we got. I'm just checking a look here. Yugoslavia got 12 points from Grandma. Maybe not too unexpected. But Darren did tell me, or tell us, the entire community, that we have some people who think that only Portuguese people vote in these watchalongs because Portugal tends to do well. Maybe it's just because they have good songs. It's just a hunch from me. Matt Adams here gives 12 points to Luxembourg, who have a 103-point lead. There we are. Televote will be full of Tourada fans, trust me. All right, sure. We'll see. We're almost halfway through the jury vote. Adrian W here with 10 points to the UK. And a 12 going to Luxembourg. Again. 77.21% of the maximum possible points. John of America 2. Lala Counter 2 and Nana 2. It feels like there were more songs than that had Lalas and Nanas. But maybe I trust you, John. Absolutely. I have a 12-pointer for Luxembourg there. Good Portuguese songs like 2005 and 2014. I mean, Rodborg, you're taking the mic now. I mean, it's... you know what I mean. Can't wait. There are a few in the 70s, of course, like later in the 70s that Portugal are, you know, maybe they can't look back with too much pride on. CJ Yorkshire here gives 12 points to Spain. Oh yeah, welcome to those who join us from Facebook. Yeah, absolutely. I don't know how many have, but happy to have you with us as well, for sure. I haven't been really involved with promoting this. I mean, I promoted on YouTube by basically streaming, and then the people who join, they join. Achilles Rafael here gives 12 points to Spain, puts them not within striking distance of Luxembourg, but you know, just closing the gap a tiny bit. Jeffrey from the Netherlands here, next one to vote. I also realized now Portugal is up into 6th. I missed that when that happened. Norway up in the hundreds, Belgium up in the hundreds, and a 12 to Luxembourg. I want to think like what year was it that Portugal had a few blunders in the 70s? I want to say there's a song called Portugal no Coração or something like that, which is, you know, it is what it is. And I want to say like maybe 77, 78, somewhere in that area. Didn't really have the strongest time in the competition. You Are Just a Game gave 12 points to Spain and a 10 to Norway. I'm sure Norway appreciate that. Azuna from Finland. It's the next one to vote here. We got some points going to Luxembourg, some points to Portugal, which puts them on 200, and a 12 going to Spain. Dali Dali Do. That's another one of those. Yeah, it's not my thing. Portugal 77 and 78. Yeah, okay. Yeah, those are probably the two that I'm not a big fan of. 76 I know I really like, and 79 I really like as well. So it's probably those two. Teacup. 10 points to Yugoslavia. And no, 12 points to Yugoslavia. I'm lost. 10 points went to Belgium. Mad. Crazy. Peder Ås. More points for Belgium. Portugal and Corazao 77. Daily doing 78. Yeah, those two. Yeah. From me. 10 points to Sweden here from Peder. And 12 points to Spain. Spain 105 points behind Luxembourg. I think Spain's looking good to get that second place though. Return of Gail McForce. Happy to see you again, Gail. Hope you're having a good day and hope you're doing fine. We got some points for Norway coming in there. Some points for the UK. And the 12 going to Yugoslavia. Oh yeah, Greece is debuting tomorrow. That's true. Very good entry from Greece tomorrow. I'm looking forward to. I mean, tomorrow has one of the strongest selection of songs I can think of in any Eurovision year. I'm looking forward to listening to them so much. It's been a while since I watched 74 last time, but I love that year. Jörn Din Ven gives a 12-pointer to Yugoslavia. Still in the mix there. Very much on its own in third place. And we currently have a tie for fourth as well between the UK and Israel. The oude Muzikat, which is of course a very, very strong reference to the Netherlands here. More points for Belgium, racking up points. Look at that. And a 12-pointer to Yugoslavia. Sorry, Netherlands. You may get reference, but you're not getting any points. Sucks to be you. Maybe you shouldn't have stolen your song this year, you know? Just a suggestion. Netherlands, of course, coming back a bit stronger next year in 74, in my opinion. Your Euroman 24, question mark. Sweden had one of their best. You gave Sweden 6 points. What? I don't get it. Norway got a 12 anyway. And happy to have you with us as well. New voter, I just realized. Happy to see you. Hope you stick around. Schlager Luke. Sorry, Lucas. Schlager Lucas is our next voter. We have a 10-pointer for Luxembourg and a 12-pointer for Israel. Nothing for Spain, nothing for Yugoslavia. Très intéressant. Mycket intressant. Yes, indeed. Milos K. It's the next one to vote here. No movement anywhere on the scoreboard from these votes. Let's see if anything will change anywhere. Nope. 12 points to Luxembourg. Keep running away. 74.07% of the maximum possible points now. Elendil from Yugoslavia. Let's see where the points go. No movement. I see that Germany and France are very close together. We also have a battle between Switzerland, Belgium and Norway to get a top 10 finish. Luxembourg keep getting 12 points. Next up is Je vais me marier Maya, which is of course a Switzerland reference. Very cheeky one. I like it. Let's see. Switzerland with a 10-pointer there. And the 12 to Luxembourg. Euroman 24 was first time in the jury, but voting for the fourth time. Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't see all of it. I get too confused by things happening. I also forgot I should do the gestures like the Swiss juror, of course. Al Vision with 8 points to Portugal, 10 points to Luxembourg, and the 12 to Spain. I'm gonna stop doing that, but yeah, anyway. I feel like I'm a bit hyper right now. I don't know why. What's wrong with me? I don't know. Maybe I got a good rest tonight. Melismatic singing enjoyer. Okay, my vocabulary does not include the word melismatic, so I have no idea what that means, but 12 points to Yugoslavia. Maybe someone will inform me of the English language and all its curious facts. ESC George, huge score for the Netherlands dropping in there. Look at that. We got 8 points for Spain, 10 points for Luxembourg, and the 12 to Italy. Nice one. I feel like Italy is kind of going a bit under the radar here. I think Italy is a very, very nice song this year. I mean, it's doing well. It's in 7th, but it's not gotten a lot of big points. I think maybe it's just gotten like, you know, a few points from most people, I would assume. Bluen with a 12-pointer going the way of Belgium. Da-da-da-da-da. Melismatic, too many notes. The fact that, I mean, I mean, obviously, Charlie, you're native speaker, so I get why you know it, but like I've never come across of that word in my life. So now I know. Thank you. I'll see if I can remember it. D dot gives 12 points to Luxembourg here. 75% of the maximum possible points on the dot. Very nice. Next up, we got Soy Jagoba. I love how everyone just automatically knows what melismatic singing is. I feel so uneducated, but I'm not gonna feel like that. We got 12 points to Spain. I can be educated in other areas, you know, like Everton players in the 21st century. That's my area of expertise for sure. Yeah, useful information, you know. Alex is typing, gives a 12-pointer to Switzerland. Goes up in the top 10 with that 12. Congratulations, Switzerland. Love your Swedish comments, Jonathan. It's basically only me and a few other Swedish viewers, I guess, who can understand what you're saying. But yeah, feel free to keep sharing. We got a 12 to Luxembourg there from Annie. Mesmeric, yeah, that's a very good word. I love how people just made fun of me for saying mesmeric. I know words. Sometimes. Anyway, we got TPP59 from Finland here with a 12-pointer for Luxembourg. Did you say Everton? Yes. Why? Spoody, next voter here. And Spoody gives 8 points to Spain. 10 points to Israel. Goes up to 4th there. And a 12-pointer going to Norway. Norway still kind of going on with that battle for a top 10 finish. I think it wants to be there. I'm going to marry Marie. I guess a Switzerland reference. It's very cheeky, Mary. Nice one. More points for Netherlands as well, I see. We got 10 points to Sweden. And a 12-pointer to Spain. All right. 24 jurors to go. Alexander will be the first of those. Some points all over the board here. We got an 8-pointer for Yugoslavia, a 10-pointer for Spain, and a 12-pointer for Luxembourg. The top 3 currently on our standings is spot on with Alexander's personal ranking. Who is the Seamus Coleman of Eurovision? Like, I don't think you can draw a parallel like that. How do you do that? Like someone who's, you know, very loyal, was very cheap to get in, still going strong. I don't know, like, can you really draw a parallel? Anyway, Je ne vais pas something. Stella Mare gave 12 points to Spain. I can't read that fast, especially not when it's French, you know. Be kind to me with the names. Otherwise, I will get them wrong. Paracelsa with a 10-pointer for Norway. We have, like, these sporadic big points for, like, Switzerland, Norway, and Belgium over there. 12 points to Sweden there. Nothing for Luxembourg, nothing for Spain. Très intéressant. Yes. Addy Star with 8 points to Spain there, 10 points to Yugoslavia, and a 12-pointer going to Luxembourg again. Who's the Duncan Ferguson of Eurovision? I mean, it has to be Rambo Amadeus, doesn't it? You know, a bit impulsive, kind of a little bit aggressive, you know, just straight in your face, no nonsense, just does what he does and doesn't excuse himself for it. I think that's a fair comparison. The hairstyle's a bit different, but, you know, other than that, I think that's a nice parallel. Anxelu here with a 12-pointer to Sweden. Still in 7th place there. Still have a 100-point gap separating the top 5 for 6th place. Eres tu y yo, or Joe, from Croatia with a 12-pointer to Spain. Seamus Coleman of Eurovision, Ralph Siegel. You did not just say that. You can't insult me like that. Careful. Tread carefully. Tread carefully. TMG. 18 jurors to go. We got a 10-pointer dropping into Spain there. And a 12-pointer going the way of Yugoslavia. Who's the Jack Grealish of Eurovision? The Eurovision comparisons are difficult. You know, someone with a lot of flair. Someone who hasn't really been appreciated that well. But, you know, gets appreciated in a smaller context. Like maybe someone who's been for a larger country, not done well, and then comes to a smaller country and, you know, gets appreciated. I don't know. Yes, thank you. 12 points to Luxembourg. Yes. Gluzamars. Next up, we got some points for Israel. 4 points behind the UK still there. They're going at it. 10 points to Sweden. And a 12-pointer to Luxembourg. We have a lot of questions about, like, who's the Wayne Rooney of Europe. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Trygve from Norway. Next one to vote here. 10 points to Italy there. And the 12 going to Spain. 14 jurors to go. It's not a particularly exciting voting today, unfortunately. Like, the lead looks pretty done. The top 5 songs look pretty done. But we're here for the good vibes, you know? And things can always change. We have a long televote. Or like a big televote to give out some points as well. A 12-pointer going to the way of the UK there. To go up in 4th again. Open the Pandora's Ask. The Pandora's Ask. I mean the Pandora's Box. I love how you say ask like it's in Swedish. Anyway. Cecilia with a 12-pointer to Spain. Are you impressed with me? Like, I think I've named Cecilia's name like 3 votings in a row without starting to sing the Simon and Garfunkel song. I feel proud of myself, you know. It's not gonna last forever. Elda is burning. Alright. That does not sound pleasant, but you do you. We got a 12-pointer for Luxembourg. Or you mean the verbs elda in Swedish, that means to burn. Yeah, okay, I see what you do. Maybe that's what you intended. I'm slow sometimes, you know, so. Ellen, next voter. We got some big points for Luxembourg and some bigger points for Spain. There you are. 10 jurors to go. We got a battle for 4th and 5th. Yeah, that's pretty much the only one. And a battle for getting a spot in the top 10, I guess. If you want to, you know, kind of put some kind of prize on that. Cosmic Summers here gives a 12-pointer to Luxembourg, who are up above 800 points. It's a very good score. Very good. Mocedades, which is of course a Spain reference here. Very cheeky one as well. Nice one, Moro, from the Basque Country. I'm actually contemplating going on a road trip in the Basque Country later this month. I really want to. So yeah, I'll be in your neighborhood soon enough. 12 points to Spain there. Johnny Logan of Tottenham. You can't name a winner and Tottenham. Well, they did win just this year, you know. They won the Europa League. I mean, you had one job. Sorry. Hoofy gives 12 more points for Spain. I also noticed that Germany got a 10, so they're up into the hundreds. Portugal surged into top 5 after televote. I love how you just keep like holding on to that. That's your one wish for tonight, it seems. It's a nice one, Fireburst. I would obviously like to see Portugal in the top 5 as well, but I think it's a bit of a far stretch. Babatunde, so hard to pick between my top 2, between Luxembourg and Spain. I get it. You picked Spain today, though. We got Andy next up. These are Andy's votes. I know, we all know where the 12 is going. Come on. Come on, say it with me. Netherlands. No way. Really? Just messing with you. Okay, je ne veux pas me marier Marie. Parentheses, Lycan. Nice to see you, Lycan. Thank you for the very easy to say name again. 10 points to Yugoslavia and a 12-pointer to Switzerland. Unexpected favorite from you this year, Lycan. Appreciate it. It's always nice to see. Who is the Rodmorg of Tottenham? Oh, I'm not gonna try and insult here. I won't answer the question. Crimson, 12 more points for Luxembourg here. Who is the Groot of Everton? Good question. I'll let you make your mind up. I'm not really sure. I'm really not sure who I associate myself the most with. Philip here gives 12 more points for Luxembourg, who have a 120-point lead. Who is the Everton of Crew Division? I guess Malta because they will never win. They're just always there, you know. They're not going anywhere. They're just always there, but they're never gonna win. So I suppose Malta. Lee 44, 12 more points for Spain there. And finally, surely Moyes as you're in chart. Oh, good shout actually. Okay, my points are the last ones to drop in here. And yeah, they're not going to change much in the standings, I'll tell you that much. So yeah, the final results after the jury vote look as follows. We have Luxembourg in a very commanding position. 896 points after 100 jurors. That is very nice. Very nice. You'll say Dewsbury Hall. I mean, he's very recent to Everton, so I don't know. I don't know if I associate myself with him. You know, I'm very loyal. I'm a loyal person. So maybe Coleman, to be honest. Yeah. I'm also, I was about to say I'm very cheap to get, but that sounds wrong. We're moving on. Okay, anyway. These are the current standings from the jury vote. We have a clear top 5. We'll see if anyone can get into the mix there. We have a clear leader. We'll see if someone can challenge that. I think Netherlands are out of it. Just a hunch. Ireland's still in with a shot, maybe. Who knows? Who knows? We, of course, have a big televote to get through here. 101 people make up that. So, yeah, we'll see what's going to happen. I'm also very curious to find out how many people predicted Luxembourg to win tonight. That's going to be interesting. Like, if someone didn't, or if there were a few, I don't know. Yeah, stop, Rodmo. I'm deleting your comment. I did not mean it like that. No. Stop. Moving on. Televote time. Let's take a look. We're starting off with the Netherlands, of course. De oude muzikant gets 67 televote points. I'm just saying, this is a very good score for the Netherlands compared to what they got in Season 1. I remember them getting an exceptionally low score in Season 1, so they're happy with that for sure. Ireland up next. And Ireland gets 114. It's not going to be a win, but it's not going to be a last place. So congratulations, Ireland. Nice job. Nice job. You dreamt of a 16th place and you got it. Or you got a 15th place because France gets overtaken. Look at that. France loses out to Ireland with the televote. 91 points go the way of France. Germany up next. Gitte gets 82. We have a tie. We do have a tie. Who wins the tie? Ireland surging up to 14th place. Crazy. Germany. What's going on? Monaco next. 182 points. Good score for Monaco there. Puts them up in the 300s. They're not going to win. They're not going to get top 5. But, you know, they're not bottom 4 either. Norway up next. And Norway will get 256. I think Norway could make some moves here. Could Norway get a top 10 maybe? I mean, it's within reach. It's within reach. Belgium up next. Wow, 287. I think Belgium's in the top 10. Surely. They were 11th in the jury vote, I think. I think Switzerland was 10th, but Belgium got a big score there. Switzerland up next. See? Belgium has overtaken Switzerland by 11 points. So Belgium's going to be in the top 10 with baby. From last place in real life to a top 10 finish here. Congratulations. Finland up next. 275 points there. Pretty much doubling their score. They're probably going to finish in 9th, let's be real. Kind of on their own a little bit, I suppose. Next up is Italy. And Italy will get 361 points. That means they could absolutely move ahead of Sweden, I think. Potentially. If not, that's an 8th place for Italy confirmed. Sweden up next. Oh, they actually called the Nova and the Dolls. I didn't know about the Dolls part. Wow! Whew! That's a low score for Sweden. Sorry, guys and girls. You're losing out to Italy by a big margin as well. Sweden dropping back there. Portugal with 368 televote points. I'm sorry, Fireburst, but the televote... The televote did not do as you probably wished for it to do. That's still a 6th place confirmed for Portugal. Israel up next, 576 points, so that's up in the thousands. a very clear top 5. I feel like we have a very clear top 5 here. Yeah. It's the best of final has definitely gotten its 5 songs quite confirmed. United Kingdom losing out to Israel there by almost 100 points because of the televote. Yeah. Not even reaching 1,000 there for the UK. So they're going to get 5th place most likely. Yugoslavia up next. And Yugoslavia gets 500 points on the dot. That gives them a top 3 finish confirmed. For sure. A top 5 finish confirmed. We do now have Spain and Luxembourg left. I think these will definitely be our top 2. But in what order? We start with Spain. Receiving 807 points. That's good. It's good for Spain. But there is no way that Luxembourg doesn't win this now. How many points do Luxembourg even need? Like 688. 101 televoters. It's a landslide. Come on, let's see it. 920. That's a crazy result. Look at that. These are the standings then from our Eurovision 1973 watch-along. Maybe not the most unpredictable that Luxembourg ran away with it. Like that is a massive televote score. Like they got much more in the televote even than from the jury vote. Crazy. Luxembourg running away with it. Spain completely on its own in second. Very good score for Spain as well. That's very respectable. Then big gap down to the rest. Yugoslavia 3rd, Israel 4th, United Kingdom 5th. That's the top 5. And those songs will of course be a part of the best of Eurovision 1970 to 1974 watch-along special that we're going to have next week. I can already confirm that because of course we're watching 74 tomorrow. Don't miss that. Portugal being best of the rest, I guess, today, which is, something that you can also be happy about. Best of the rest is always good. It's the history of Everton, I guess. Italy in 7th then, overtaking Sweden here with the televote. Confirmed highest points total in Group Division watch-along history. Mad! Look at that. Congratulations, Luxembourg. And you know what? Actually, I just realized this is their 5th win. Like we're on year 1973. We're not even 20 watch-alongs in, and they have 5 wins. It's insane. Okay. Anyway, Sweden finished 8th, Finland 9th, and Belgium rounding out the top 10, just ahead of Switzerland there, with Norway in 12th, Monaco 13th, completely on their own, and then a tie for 14th between Ireland and Germany, but Ireland just beating it out. Can we just add Tourada for the best of watch-along for fun? I'll pay. That's not how it works. You should have bribed all the voters, huh? France in 16th and Netherlands rounding out the scoreboard there. Let's take a look at the prediction results. Only 83 out of 93 predicted Luxembourg to win. I think that's a bit like the 10 who didn't. I don't know what you're up to. 62 of you also had Spain in second. But this is when it starts being a bit crazy. Only 3 of all these 62 people had Yugoslavia in third. Adrian, Matt Adams, and Toy Paquette. Well done to you 3. That's... I think most people probably had Israel in third. I think I did. Maybe the UK. But Yugoslavia being third was apparently then quite unpredictable. Nice one from all of you. And as well, one of you 3 got the entire top 8 correctly. I don't know how you do that. The entire top 8 correctly. Matt Adams, I tip my hat to you. That is immense. The entire top 8 in the correct order. Insane prediction. Well done to you. That's half of the scoreboard you got correct. Crazy. I'm sure you'll be towards the top of the prediction game, unless you got everything in the bottom half wrong. But let's take a look. You're not shown here yet, so maybe you're in the top 3. The maximum points you could get here is 1445, and you see these people up here in the top 10. These are crazy good scores. 1433 for 4th place. This is so impressive. Like, I could never. I've been up towards the top once, I think. Maybe. I don't know. 3rd place in today's prediction game was Denske. Very consistent predictor, Denske here. Always doing well. Got a bit off there with Yugoslavia. Other than that, everything is just 1 place off, which is crazy. Very crazy. In 2nd place, AJ You had an even better score than Denske, so well done to you. 2 places off on Germany. Everything else, very good. Very, very good. Nice one. But you did not win. You predicted this the 24th of September, which is quite a while ago. Let's see if you lost out due to your score or due to just predicting later than someone else. Matt Adams, you are the winner. We tip our hats, our collective hats. This is a very good prediction. Well done. The entire top 8 correctly, as previously mentioned. You would have had the entire top 12 correctly if you had Belgium and Finland the other way around. Germany being a bit of the one that a lot of people, I guess, got 2 places off, or well, a lot of people, but 2 people got it 2 places off. Monaco and Ireland the other way around, but then everything else is, this is an insane prediction. Very well done, Matt Adams. You predicted it today. Literally 29 seconds before the stream was supposed to start. I was a bit late today. So yeah, but incredible job. Very huge congratulations to you. This is a very good score. An insane score, in fact. Getting the entire top 8 correctly is just mad. Let's take a look where that does not put you on the medal table, though. Denske just keeps adding medals. Like, this is crazy. Denske just doing exceptionally well. You have so many medals. You need to start sharing a little bit. You have, 7 medals and a 5th. Predicting last minute paid off. Absolutely it did, Matt. That is a crazy good result. I'm just wondering if you show up. Maybe this was like your first. I haven't kept track. I don't know where you are on the medal table in total, but the prediction you had today is very strong. Yeah. Total score, we can still see Felipe leading this one quite comfortably. But Felipe did. Maybe you didn't. I didn't reflect on if you were in the top 10 or not. But maybe you had a bit of an off day today. I don't know. But yeah. Let's take a look at the full results again then. As you can see, Luxembourg with 82 12s. 8 people blanked Luxembourg out of 201. Yeah, it's mad. And look at that, Finland getting 9th place without a single 12. That always stands out a little bit. Like, when you get a pretty decent result on the scoreboard and you didn't get any 12s. Got 11 sets of 8-pointers though, which is... And it got points from way more people than both Sweden and Portugal, interestingly enough. We also have, of course, Germany, France, and the Netherlands down there at the bottom not getting any 12s. But, yeah... Very interesting. Let's take a look at the 12-point summary. We have a lot of them to Luxembourg. Of course, I'm not reading out all of you. It's just crazy. We have some references here on the names. Power to all Cliff's dance moves and the bees. Okay. Cedric Singers. Okay, that's it. Sometimes I can just sit here and read funny names. I love it. We have 54 12s to Spain as well, which is, of course, very... very good. Congratulations for that, Spain. And 16 to Yugoslavia, and only 2 of them in the televote, which is quite interesting, actually. So most of those being, of course, in the jury vote. 12 of them to the UK here. 10 of them to Israel, as you can see there, and 8 going to Portugal. I actually expected a few more for Portugal, because I know it has a lot of passionate fans to it, but 8 12s to Portugal there. We also have 4 each then for Italy, Norway, and then 3 for Sweden, all of those being in the jury vote. 3 as well for Switzerland, and then 2 each for Belgium and Monaco, with 1 going to Ireland. Flying back tomorrow. Oh yeah, you're in Turkey, Elibod. Hope you're enjoying your little stay there. And you're flying back home tomorrow. Will you be able to join us for the 74 Watchalong though? I hope so, because 1974 is a very, very good Eurovision year, in my opinion. But the new voter registration, what is that? New voter registration. I'm sure Darren is having a chat with you about what's going on there. But yeah, you can sign up to basically be included in the jury vote. Because maybe you want to be part of the jury vote at some point. Let's take a look at the medal table, of course. Luxembourg with their 5th win. With 18 songs competing, they have 5 wins, 2 second places and 2 fifth places. That's half of their entries being in the top 5. And more than half of those top 5 entries winning. Anyway, the UK there adds their first 5th place, right? I think. They finished 5th today, didn't they? Yeah. So their first 5th place to go into the medal table here. Yugoslavia, of course, adding a bronze medal to overtake Norway in the medal table. Spain adding a second silver medal to overtake Austria. And Israel, of course, with their first entry already overtaking Malta on the medal table. Sorry, Malta. Maybe one day you'll get a medal. I don't know how long you'll have to wait, but maybe one day. Maybe one day. Anyway, let's go back to the ranked summary. Here you can see the final results. I will, of course, be playing us off with the actual winner performance for Tu te reconnaîtras, because it, of course, did win in real life as well, in case you did not know. So yeah, let me do that now. As I look through here, Vicky Leandros giving Anne-Marie some flowers here. You can't see this, but I can. Anyway, I will be heading off now. Hopefully I will see as many of you as possible tomorrow, because 1974 is an exceptional Eurovision year, in my opinion. Hopefully you'll join me for that. Maybe we can break the voting number record. That would be cool. If you want to be a part of it, then please do. Thank you so much, though, for joining me tonight. Hope you've had fun, because I have. Yeah, really appreciate everyone tuning in. Hopefully I'll see you again tomorrow. Take care of yourselves, and good night.
Dans les rêves de l'enfance, dans les lèvres que le maître a puni, dans la gare où commence la première aventure de la vie, dans celui qui doute, dans celui qui croit, tu verras, tu te reconnaîtras à chaque instant, dans chaque joie, dans chaque larme. Tu verras, tu te reconnaîtras dans cet enfant, parmi ces gens tout comme toi. Dans les rêves de l'artiste que la gloire n'a jamais couronné, dans ce monde égoïste qui renie ce qu'il a adoré, dans ceux qui ont peur, dans ceux qui ont froid, tu verras, tu te reconnaîtras à chaque instant, dans chaque joie, dans chaque larme. Tu verras, tu te reconnaîtras dans cet enfant, parmi ces gens tout comme toi. Tu verras, tu te reconnaîtras dans cet amour que j'ai pour toi. Oui, tu verras, tu te